It's this guy named Jacob Owens, and it says, I sold all of my investments to pay off my home. Let me get a screenshot of this nigga so I can throw him on the lower third. I want to see what he got to say. Make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the. Let me also say this. I really do enjoy streaming with y'all. The thing that I love the most that I get to do is I get to get on the internet, educate, talk shit, and get to the bag. Oh, also, we got a live stream tonight before after hours, all right? Live stream tonight before after hours on Patreon. It is in the Patreon. The time, the link, everything is there, okay? So if you are interested in rocking out and doing Stock Club, if you are interested in doing Stock Club, if you want to talk about stocks, I have the agenda up for you of exactly what we're going to talk about. Then it's there. It's not for everybody because I know not everybody is trying to run up a bag. Okay? So we're going to get it in tonight.
Sold everything. All of my real estate properties outside of the house that I currently live at here in Arizona, I have completely sold off. My LA house, my 40-acre film ranch in Adelanto, as well as my Airbnb property here in Arizona. 2 of those properties I made good money on. 1 of them I lost a lot of money on. But the whole reason for selling the properties, which I'll get into in deeper detail here in this video, was so that I could not only pay off my house that I'm at right now and own it free and clear outright with absolutely zero mortgage, but also have a bunch of money saved up that I can go invest in other ways, but also just live more financially free without any sort of restrictions or things weighing on my shoulders, especially as I've really began to start my family. I've got toddlers now, got another baby on the way. I've got a wife. I've got businesses that need my attention and need nurturing that I want to give more attention to without feeling like I always need to make more money because I got to sustain those businesses, but also sustain my life and everything else that's going on. So there's a lot to unpack there, and I want to just kind of simply just break it down and be real open and honest with you guys as to why I did this and what's next. I've always been an open book about my various kind of investments, endeavors, businesses, things going on in my life.
I don't know who this guy is.
I think it's important to share that information for a variety of reasons, but I think there's a lot of people maybe in the industry as a filmmaker, creative, that have...
Let me say this. I want to give him his credit first. His name is Jacob Owens. With a K. Jacob Owens with a K. And he has 10,000 subscribers as of the recording of this video and the streaming of this live stream. All right. I've never heard of him before. I just seen the video. Looked like it's some great cinematography and camera work. So we reviewing it. I like the title. We catching it in. Let me also say that too, that you just don't realize, and I talk about a lot of this inside of the Patreon when we talk about content creation, the importance of a good thumbnail and a good title, and then capturing people with real substance in your videos will do wonders for your channel. A lot of people think that they got to just do the same thing that everybody else is doing. You only have to make sure that you capture people's attention, that you able to hold on to them by having them look at all of your other stuff and then buy into your brand, but being able to captivate their attention with a good thumbnail, a good title that is something that people want to listen to or watch, and then also give them good content. You'll blow up. You'll start to catch some waves on YouTube.
Looked up to me or looked towards me for inspiration and the things that I've shared and how to build and grow a business and wealth while still being a creative and running a creative business. Something that has helped me throughout my career is investing in real estate. Over the years, I've I kind of did the math. I've like bought and sold 8 different properties, of which, again, I own only one now, which is the home that I live at here in Arizona, which is paid free and clear, and I own outright. That was a decision that my wife and I talked about for quite some time. The age-old saying, more money, more problems, it can ring true. And while we had these various properties that were bringing in revenue in different ways, whether it was the Airbnb property or as a film property or the LA house, which honestly cost us money, and really wasn't making money like we thought it could or would. There are a lot of extra responsibilities that come with those investments or ownership in those things like real estate. There's a lot to keep up with, right? I'm at a place in my life now where I just want to simplify things. I don't need to leverage myself and my finances to go make more money and build up this and become ultra wealthy, because in order to do that, you really do have to leverage a lot of your time, your finances, your mental sanity. Like,
Somebody said, is the Airbnb reign over? I was never really a fan of Airbnbs. I never got into the Airbnb game because it's too destructive. I was looking at a video of a guy a girl was advertising that she was throwing a big party at this mansion, and then a guy found out and he had to go ahead and cancel her reservation for the Airbnb because she was trying to do some Project X type shit. I didn't do a reaction video to it, but I remember him because I think his name was Robuilt. Yeah, I think his name was Robuilt. But people could tear your stuff up. It's not as lucrative if you don't own the property outright. You got to keep dealing with cleaning fees and people coming in and out and high traffic and stuff. And then you got the restrictions depending on what area you actually got your Airbnb in and all of that stuff. And so I was never a fan of Airbnb. I'll use them from time to time depending on where I'm at, especially if I need to like do an interview and then I need to bring my cameras with me. Nowadays, I'm not doing that no more. I'll just book a studio wherever it is that I'm at and book a team to come and shoot the content with me, and then I'll go from there. But a lot of people lose a lot of money because they're trying to compete with Airbnbs. But and a lot of people were sold on trying to do Airbnbs. I remember it was a lot of influencers that were pushing people, here, buy my course. I'm gonna show you how to do Airbnb. And now they know where to be found, the same way that the box truck people know where to be found, same way that the real estate people know where to be found, because everybody is just talking and ain't nobody actually giving you no game on what the real pros and the cons are. To me, it sounds like for him that he realized what we talk about in the Patreon, and I call it cost benefit analysis. Okay. It's called the cost benefit analysis. The cost benefit analysis is not that you're not profitable in this venture, but you rather allocate your time to things that would be more profitable instead of being stressed out over stuff that's mildly popular, that's mildly profitable, or is just doing okay. If I could spend more time making money over here with less headache, why would I continue to keep this thing? And then I can consolidate my business and my time, and I can focus on the thing that's really profitable, right? And so that's what it sounds like. It sounds like he made a decision, especially with his family life, that he didn't want to continue to be taken in a whole lot of different places in a whole lot of different areas, that, getting caught up with the hustle. And he wanted to simplify his life and simplify his business offerings. And he used the profits to pay off his home, which reduced the stress and allowed for him to focus more on his businesses. I don't see anything wrong with what he did at all.
To build substantial wealth takes a lot mentally from you. And while I've done very well for myself in my life and my career up until this point, and hopefully will continue to do so for many years to come, I just wanted to simplify things. And selling those properties is a big weight off my shoulder. While yes, it's sad, I do miss them at times, and I do miss the revenue that they would bring, but I miss working on them in various aspects of them. What I don't miss is the freedom to not have to worry about any
What
of
up,
those things and
Carrie?
to focus on what it is that I want to focus on, which is my current
Oh, I'm
businesses,
working.
Prism Lens Effects and our film studios, and my family. Like I said, I got twin toddlers at home. They take a lot of time and attention from my wife and I absolutely love and adore them and love spending time with them. And we've got another baby on the way. Speaking of babies, like your business, you need to treat your business like a baby, like you.
That is the dilemma that men have. I would bet, I'm willing to bet, that this decision was not all his. And I'm just guessing. I would be willing to bet that the decision was not 100% his. That also included in this decision was a wife that said, I need you at home if you want me to continue to have these babies. When are you going to have work-life balance, hun? When are you going to have work-life balance, honey? We got another baby on the way. Sierra LaShawn says, a real man sacrificing for his family. It's one way to look at it. I think the sacrifice to make is the fact that I'm willing to go out there and work all day, every day to get us all of the extras, baby. Yes, to get us all of the extras, baby. Yep. Get us all of the extras. Listen. There's nothing wrong with what he's doing. Everybody has a pathway and everybody has a journey. In my opinion, I'm not really sure that he's going to be as happy as he's projecting himself to be as a result of this. For me, personally, I have to be busy and I have to be working. I want to work. That's all I want to do. I just want to work. And I know that that's probably an anomaly. I'm a throwback man. I'm a throwback black man that just like to hustle. I don't want to sit in the house all day. I gotta work. I gotta hustle. I gotta come and get it. I want to be immersed in my work. I am not the type of person that is going to spend every single day hanging at home, trying to make sure that everybody is having a good time and entertaining with people. I just don't have it in me, bro. I don't have it in me. Do I want to spend time with you? Absolutely. Do I want to spend time with you while I'm working? That would be a preference. Am I going to take some time to entertain the family? 100%. That's called the weekend. During the week, I don't exist. I can't see you. My daughter, she's flying out to Croatia. Along with, I don't like to say names no more because I'm trying to, my new journey going forward, I try to keep things as anonymous as possible. And I ain't trying to be in the mix no more. So I try to keep my families protected. My family's well-being protected 100% of the time. So my people, I'm going to just say that. My people, they flying out to Croatia today. They went shopping. They went to the mall. They should be heading to the airport. Dad, are you coming? Tomorrow. I will be there tomorrow because I got stuff I got to do. They starting a deck on the property today. I got to go and inspect the other one that they redoing. I got a live stream. I got to go and sign a contract. I'm supposed to go and meet with the people over at Bedrock. I got stuff to do. I will be there tomorrow. But guess what I did do? I made sure that they had a bed. They got beds. They flying Delta One. They got all of the amenities. They got drivers. They got everybody to take care of them. So I'm gonna go and hustle the extras, and then I'll meet y'all there, and a day later. That's just me. And I know that everybody got a different perspective and a different way of doing things. But if you coop me up in the house too long, I can't do it. I'm gonna lose it. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta hustle. I could have streamed from home, right? I could have streamed from home right now. But guess what? I'm in the studio. Why am I in the studio? Because I have to hustle. I can't be trapped. I can't be trapped. That's why they say, Anton, you married? Yes, I'm married to the streets. I'm married to the game, baby. I'm married to the game. I am married to the game. First and foremost, I'm married to the game. I can't be controlled. I have to have freedom to move. I gotta make moves. I gotta shoot, baby. And if this is not the life that you signed up for, then that's just the way that it is. If you want a dude that's up under you all day, every day, he's willing to make the sacrifice and sell his properties and consolidate and make sure he builds you a nice, fun home together. If you want a person that you're going to see at night and on the weekends sometimes, but we going to have all of the extras and all of the nice cars, and you can fly where you want to, and we shop where we want to, and my daughter going to hit me up and say, hey, can I get a Canada Goose right now? And I'm going to say, yep. That's me. That's me. They don't know how much I work, your car. I hustle 100% of the time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I wake up thinking about the hustle.
You always need to be
I pray for the hustle. God, give me more hustle. In Jesus' name, amen.
Nurturing it, coddling it, helping it grow. And with where our current business is right now, Prism Lens Effects, there's just a lot of growth that needs to happen there, and a lot of focus and attention that needs to go into nurturing this business as well as our film studios. And the more my attention is diverted elsewhere, whether it's to this property or to this rental or to this property, like that is just time and attention that's being taken away from this baby right here, Prism, and my family. And so just wanted to simplify things, relieve a lot of stress and anxiety that comes with dealing with those things. Like I said, 2 of the properties were way up in value. I made good money on over the years. They were smart investments. They've risen quite significantly in the equity that I had in those properties. So selling those allowed me to pay off the current mortgage that I have on my house in Arizona.
He didn't do anything wrong. I just wouldn't be able to do it.
Free and clear. And yeah, now I essentially am living completely mortgage free. What is most people's biggest anxiety, stress, money drainer is, a mortgage or rent, right? That's usually everyone's biggest expense. Now I don't have that. Now I could take that money and use it to go on more family vacations and trips. Like we've been traveling a lot this year, and have big plans to travel a lot next year. And so not having that worry or burden of like, oh, we got.
Somebody said, is streaming considered a hustle? Well, let me check my payout. Let's see. Whatever make you money is considered a hustle. Let me see. Anton Daniels channel, Millionaire Morning Show. I guess it depends on how you look at it. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Man, I'm transparent, so I don't mind showing my numbers. None of that shit. Like I'll show you everything. I don't have any secrets or whatever. My whole life is like I'll show my bank accounts, I'll show my brokerage accounts, I'll show my real estate, I'll show everything. I mean, what do you think? Are you making money from it? If you're making money from it, then it's a hustle.
Got this mortgage we got to pay. Allows us to just be more.
Somebody says streaming is slavery. Well, lock me up and throw away the key. Well, lock me up and throw away the key then, nigga. No, you know what slavery is? Poverty. Poverty is slavery. Being poor, not being able to do what you want to do when you want to do it is slavery. Facts. Facts. I am the CEO of the Chasers. Poverty is slavery. Having to ask somebody for a day off, in my opinion, is slavery. Having to beg somebody to take time off so you can go and fly to a different country is slavery. Having to ask somebody if they can give you an extension on the rent is slavery. Having to go and beg somebody to put your payments on the back end is slavery. That's what slavery is. I choose to do what I do. And that's just, well, you know me, that's 2 channels. I'm not going to show you all the other stuff. I choose to do what I want to do. If this is slavery, lock me up. I'm cool with it. Everybody keep telling me, oh, it's down. Content creators is going broke. Where? My people eat. All of my streamers, people that stream with me, they get money, they eat, we run up a bag, we party, we have a good time, and we share the information for the people to see. And then I tell people on the Patreon all of my tips and tricks. I tell them all about everything I do to monetize my content creation. I tell them how I monetize real estate. I tell them how I manage my portfolio, my brokerage account. I show them the receipts. I do everything that I do. Always a Dusty. Always a Dusty. That's cool though. That's cool though. I'm with it. Lock me up and throw away the key. Lock me up and throw away the key. Everybody keeps saying, oh, streamers, content creators, they ain't got no more money. I ain't never not ran up a bag. I've been doing this shit for 12 years. I've been running up a bag. I ain't never had a year that was less than a year before. I've always grown at least 25 to 50% every single year. I ain't never had a down year. Never. I've never, ever, in 12 plus years of being content creation, I've never, ever in my life had a down year. Ever.